This video is sponsored by Cohen Financial. More on them later. No, basement square footage is not worth as much as regular square footage. Not in my book. Welcome to the channel. This is where I fully review every single listing that comes on the market in Beverly Hills in about 5-6 minutes or so. Now, today's episode, we're reviewing 1049 Loma Vista in Truesdale, Beverly Hills. It's a special one, and you know the drill. In the first 2 minutes, I critique the property on the 10 factors of quality. And right after that, I'll share with you guys how I would have marketed this property differently. And then at the end of the video, I'll share with you guys my favorite comp. Are you guys ready? My name is 𝐷𝐻𝐷𝐷. I'm a real estate agent by day based in Beverly Hills, and a critic and an analyst and a real estate enthusiast at nighttime. Let's get going. Location, Lower Truesdale, it gets a 10. Lot quality, close to 24,000 square feet, but about only 60% of that is flat, so I have to give it an 8. Lot orientation, west facing on a busy road, backed up against the mountain, I have to give it a 5. Lot utilization, average frontage, smaller backyard, site setbacks are normal for Truesdale, I have to give it another 5. Privacy, gated up front, in the back it's also gated, no one looks into the backyard. I have to say though, you're still close to your neighbors, it's Truesdale, I'm going to give it an 8. Views, it's not a view property, so I'm going to give it a 0. Scale and architectural style. Architecturally, it's beautiful, it's desirable, scale is there, great volumes, I really like it, I'm going to give it an 8. Layout. You have the wow factor as soon as you walk in, but you only have 2 bedrooms on the ground level. The rest of the bedrooms are downstairs in the basement. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm going to give it a 5 right now for connectivity on the upper floors and the amount of natural light you get actually in the basement. Finishes, very luxurious, very well done, high end. However, for a west-facing house that faces a hill, when you use darker palette in your finishes, it just makes the house look darker. And also, the darker is very masculine. You want to have a little bit more balance towards feminine energy as well. I think for that reason, I have to give it a 6 because it's just not about the finishes quality. Also, what experience it brings into the house. Upside, the property is done. I can't see anywhere to add square footage or update the finishes that would add value, so I don't think that pencils. But what would pencil, if I own this property myself and I was in it at cost, I think it would cash flow beautifully on a monthly rental, and that's what I would do with it. For that rental potential, I'm going to give it a 5. Now, before I tell you the Arvin score, a word from our sponsor, Cohen Financial. Do you know why I use Mark Cohen for my own mortgages? No, it's not because he's the most successful. Yes, he's originated $10 billion worth of loan in the last 10 years, which is great. It's unheard of, but good for him. What I care for is the fact that he doesn't bullshit me. Over the first phone conversation when I call him, he tells me immediately the best available rate in the market for the product that I'm looking for. And when he doesn't have it, he makes an introduction to the bank that it does. I respect that. He always delivers on his promises. Here's his phone number. Give him a call. And also don't forget to thank him for supporting your favorite channel. All right, the Arvin score is a 60, and that's a D-. Now you're thinking, how could have this property been marketed better? Yes, it's been on the market for 842 days. If you combine all the times that it's been listed and it hasn't sold. And yes, picture 5 is blurry and picture 41 is unnecessary if you ask me. But the big problem is the price. And this is a good segment to my favorite comp. If you want to comp a property like this, first, I want to actually think of the usable square footage. It's officially, and it's correct, 7,595 square feet. However, to me, that square footage in the basement only counts as half. Now, for that reason, in my head, it's 5,700 square feet. Now, we have to compare that with a property that is on the same side on a busy road and it doesn't have views. And for that reason, I like 1640 Loma Vista, which sold for 9.4. Now, you really need an expert to start from there and adjust the price from there because that one was done a while ago. It's not as fresh as this, and that one has a bigger backyard, and also it's all on one level. So you really need a help of an expert. Now, here's the listing agent's information. Give them a call. It's never a bad idea to speak with them. And if you want my advice, here's my information. You can email me at arvin@@ardvinhedad.com. Now, if you like this video, you probably will like this house as well. They're kind of similar. And I have to share with you, the content of this video is purely my personal opinion. Real estate analysis is subjective in nature, and I don't guarantee the accuracy of information. In fact, you should go see the property yourself in person. You should review all the information available online. You should contact the city and form your own independent decisions. Thank you for watching, and tell me in the comments if there's a better comp or how much you think this property is actually really worth. I would love to hear what you have to say. Thanks for watching this one, and see you in the next one.